How do you make it? Is there a way? How do you make it? Every day with prayer and preparation and positivity over family, over family. With prayer and preparation and positivity over family, over family.
What'd you think?
I need to work on the end.
You need to work on what?
The end.
Alright, let's see. Can you tell me what you think? What do you think?
I made some mistakes, especially on the second round.
That was it?
Hmm?
Was that the end?
Yeah.
What do you think now?
I was doing fine in audition.
Well, that's why you need to go ahead and get some rest. Say a prayer. Best wishes. Oh, God's blessings upon you, son. Have a good night.
I remember that.
Make sure you say your prayers, okay? Go.
What?
Go. You ready? All right, so how did it go? You know you have to speak up, right?
Okay.
Today I'm here with my eldest and only son, and you want to switch spots. So today we're going to talk about everything that went through your mind. Of course, we have footage showing everything. We're going to talk about some very important points and the very important lesson that CJ learned about during this entire process. Because I just received a text message from him saying that he did make district. Now, what I did not record was his attitude following tryouts to the fullest. I mean, you kind of got the closed mouth, you know, he didn't really want to talk. How would you explain your attitude right after tryouts?
Depressed, like.
For depressed? That's deep. For
That's what
seventh
you were
grade,
saying.
if allowed, you were going to take it a whole lot further than what it should have been taken.
I was like really quiet and I didn't say anything. Like I didn't want to talk because I did kind of bad.
You made some mistakes. Now, being quiet, there's nothing wrong with being quiet. The thing that got me was immediately following his tryout, I asked him, I said, hey, how did it go? What did you do? Show them exactly, let's react. Because we, you know, teenagers, preteens, they love reacting and putting extra drama in it. So let's just react right quick. So how did it go? I'm sorry, maybe you didn't hear me. How did it go? This is exactly how he was. And I felt like it was a bit disrespectful. I felt like it was a bit disrespectful just because I had been there with him the entire time, trying out, listening to him, listening to every single thing that was on his mind during the time before tryout. I heard him practicing, and from what I gathered out, he sounded great. But I said, don't be surprised if you make mistakes. I am not surprised.
I got really nervous and I started making more mistakes than I thought.
Okay, and that happens sometimes. Like when people take tests and they get upset that their tests don't reflect their true intellect. It happens. It's a part of the pressure that comes with doing something. I think his behavior was a bit rude and some borderline disrespectful, just because he was acting like he couldn't hear. He refused to talk. All of this. Now, as you can see, he's a brand new man. Can you turn this way, Joseph, so they can see you? You see, there are no more dreads. There's no more hair because CJ decided to what?
Start some waves.
Serious. He's really serious. Or his biggest point after he felt like he did not do well for his tryouts was, Mom, you're making a big deal. This is totally normal behavior for me. I want you to tell your viewers, just look them straight in the face for a little while. Yesterday, you were brushing your hair. If you had to round to the nearest number of how many times you bothered me or said something to me about waves, how many times would you say it was?
70 something.
70. They can't hear you. What'd you say?
70 something maybe.
How many times you called Mom right before telling me another
40 times?
40?
Yes. 40.
That's rounding. So you went from 70 to 40?
Because I thought you meant like how many times I brushed my hair and then how many times I told you.
I am going to round and say if it's 40, it's probably going to be 40,000 because Joseph talks from the time he wakes up to the time he goes to sleep.
Mom.
And his main point, of course, when he's angry or upset with the way his life is going, was that his behavior was normal. He was quiet, he was withdrawn, he wanted to dig a hole and crawl in it and just have the world leave him alone. Would you state now on the other side of that problem, would you state now that you had normal behavior? Say it loud for the person in the back. What do you think that is when we're upset that allows us to tell ourselves stories, like, and believe them?
Emotional clouding.
Oh, emotional cloudiness. I like that, okay? I don't like it, but I do understand. So you said something to yourself before you tried out.
Myself, I'm going to. Oh.
This is the move. Let me show y'all the move for teenagers. It's in the back, in the front, and you do it at the same time. It's like a karate chop, but it's flat and straight. Get out of your nose. They don't want to see that. And you go, and that tells him sit up straight. All right? All right, so you told yourself what? I'm talking about the advice that she told you you would tell yourself on the other side.
Of what?
Remember? Maybe he doesn't remember, so we're gonna rewatch it.
Try out. You can talk to that future person. What do you want yourself to know?
I can do better than what I did last night. It's me tonight. And I hope I can get into this thing because it'll have a good thing for me.
It's a great experience, but it won't make you. It won't make you.
Sometimes it's good to make yourself a message.
What do you mean on the other side?
I'm gonna show you. Sometimes it's good to make yourself a message before you do something big.
Oh, now I know.
What is the biggest advice you would tell them?
Try to be positive, and you may be down, but like only be down for like a little second and try to get back up and do something that you really like. Let's say like you don't feel good, try go to the park and have some ice popsicle to get your feelings up. And that would kind of help, I think, overall. It was just an example.
Okay. That's his advice. It's good advice. My advice as a parent and as the person that was on the other side of the behavior is don't forget those people who are standing beside you. Don't forget those people that are investing in you and who are supporting you throughout the whole thing. Because the truth is whether you failed or succeeded, I was still going to win.
Me.
Yes, I was still going to love you. Your father was still going to love you. Your family was still going to love you. Did this audition make you?
No.
Do you know that now? Not really. But this is the stepping stone in teaching you that these things don't make you. If you ever go towards something in life and that makes you, because I told him, as you become an adult, this right now, this is an audition that makes you feel like it tells you who you are.
It was an audition. Like for All City, you don't have to audition it. The teacher recommends it. So it's just audition. It's really big.
Yeah, auditioning is big. But as an adult, it changes. I told him as an adult, these things are really going to change drastically. Auditioning is going to change from just defining who you are to it might matter whether and how much money you have in your pocket. So we need to learn right now healthy ways of coping when things don't go our way, when we fail and when we succeed. The root of it is being realistic.
Resilient? Resilient means to jump back.
You do need to be resilient too, but you need to start out being realistic. Because now all of that behavior made you look like women.
Oh, I didn't even make it.
Except that was no hope. Is that who, do you think God wants you to be that way, where you have no hope? I mean, what does it say about him? Healthy coping skills now is a healthier adult later. Coping skills could be eating a popsicle, verbalizing. I told him having a sense of humor. Sense of humor goes a long way. Hey, I made some mistakes in there, man. Like just venting it out and then laughing about it. Accepting the fact that I made mistakes, but I am still loved, and I am still a good person, and my character determines me, not this audition. Because when you become older, that audition could mean whether you're getting paid or not for something. So it's going to have a lot more weight on it, right?
Writing in a journal, if you guys do that anymore, or if you don't, just like go on your notes on your phone, pull up your notes and write a journal entry. And doing something that you like. Some of you guys are extroverts like me, so it may work to just talk to somebody about it.
My Lord. Who? You want to sing with me?
Kumbaya.
All right. What else?
If you didn't make it, I can understand if you just like practiced really hard and you really want to make it and you didn't. I can understand that. It's okay to be sad, only for a little while. And then you have to like jump back into life, because my mom said that when you're a grown up, you can't nobody gives you time. And if you don't get the coping skills now, my mom told me that it may develop into a bigger thing.
I think that's everything. We are very proud of him. His Gigi and his daddy Q have already sent me text messages excited about everything that you've done, and they are so proud of you.
Like in the beginning of the school day, I was dropping off my violin and I was like, did I make it? And he's like, no, I won't tell you. I'm very proud of you, but we'll talk about it during class. And I'm like, he said he's very proud of me. So then we went to the class after PE and I was all riled up. And then he called the names and wait, this one, CJ, blah, blah, and blah, blah. And I was like, I made it. And I was sitting next to somebody at the moment, and she made it too. And I was just really happy.
I'm very happy for you. All right, so there's our lesson for today. Namaste. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Namaste is Indian, I believe. Somewhere in that region. Yoga greeting.